The clock is ticking for U.S. travelers. The federal deadline for Real ID is coming fast, and it could impact your next trip even if you're just flying within the United States. Starting May 7th, passengers must have a Real ID compliant driver's license or another accepted form of ID to board domestic flights.
In 2005, Congress passed the Real ID Act, which is an act to ensure that when people get on an aircraft, they are exactly who they say they are.
The good news? There are other options. According to TSA, passengers can use a valid U.S. passport, global entry card, or even an enhanced driver's license from select states instead of Real ID.
A U.S. passport, for example, is something you can use, or a passport card. If you have a military DoD ID, you can use that as well. We have a list of acceptable IDs that are on TSA.gov.
But beware, travelers without proper ID could face long delays, extra screening, or even be turned away. TSA is urging everyone to allow more time at the airport, even if you already have an acceptable ID.
You're going to have to go through additional screening, and you also face the possibility of not being permitted into the secure area of the airport. So it's important that if you do not have a Real ID or any other acceptable form that is Real ID compliant, that you get to the airport at least 2.5 to 3 hours prior to your boarding time.
Experts recommend getting your Real ID if you can. It's easier and cheaper to replace than a passport. For now, make sure your ID is compliant before heading to the airport and give yourself some extra time to get through security. Haley Livingston, Big Fox News, Southern Tier.